Hello everyone, and welcome to another tutorial video from Guardian Angel. And in this video we'll be talking about one important concept, that is GitHub. So GitHub is basically an important platform for every developer and freelancer. It's basically a place to store your code, and it becomes your technical portfolio where you can showcase your projects, you can demonstrate your coding skills, and you can also collaborate with other developers. So if you are a freelancer, then it is very important to have a GitHub profile. And if you are a developer, every developer must have this GitHub. So this is basically how a GitHub profile looks like. These are all the repositories. The repositories are basically containers that showcase your projects. These repositories can be private, these repositories can be public. The public repositories can be accessed by general public, while the private ones, they are only accessible by you. Private repositories basically are used for teams where you can add collaborators for your personal projects. In this video tutorial, we'll talk about how we are going to make a GitHub repository and how we are going to upload a project from your local desktop to your GitHub repository. And it is very easy, and we are going to do it through CMD, command prompt. So let's do it. So we are going to create a new repository here. I am going to create a portfolio repository. So yeah, the name is available. This is a portfolio repository. And I'm going to store my portfolio in this project. And I'm going to make it public, and I'm going to create repository. Okay, so the repository is now created with the name Hassan Portfolio, and it is public. These are the few commands that I'm going to show you how we're going to use them. Now we are going to move to our local desktop. So basically this is a folder that has certain files that I'm going to push on my GitHub repository that I just created. So it's a good habit to create a folder name. I created it MHZ GitHub, that stands for my initials, and this is basically a local backup of all my GitHub projects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my project here. Hold on. Sorry, I just do it like this. I'm going to copy my project from my desktop to my GitHub local backup, and when I refresh it, my folder is over here. So now I'm going to open my command prompt. That is, you type CMD and your command prompt is open. It will take you here. This is basically the users folder, Muhammad Hassan Zahid, and I'm going to switch to my desktop where my GitHub folder is. This CD basically stands for change directly, and if you want to view the folders that are available, you have to click dir. So you see this MHZ GitHub folder is here. Switch to MHZ GitHub. Okay, so now we are here, and again dir, and we are looking for Hassan Portfolio. So I'm going to change into that folder, cd change directly, Hassan Portfolio. Okay, now I am in my current folder that I have to push to my GitHub repository. Now the rest is very simple. You have to initialize your local repository, that is Git init. And yeah, so basically this initializes Git inside your project and creates a local Git repository. The next step is simple. We have to add our project files, and for that we use this command, git add dot. Now we will move to our folder repository. Currently, if I refresh this page, nothing has changed. I'm still seeing this. So now these are the commands that are already available. I'll just copy them and I'll paste them in my CMD. Since I pressed Ctrl V, all the commands are automatically pushed, and just for the last command I'll press enter. Yeah, and you see that everything is now pushed on my GitHub repository. Now if I go back here and I refresh my repository, and here you see it. All the files from my local desktop are now pushed to my GitHub repository. So now why is this useful? It is useful because I can keep a backup on my GitHub. If I want to add changes to it, I can, at least I have a backup there in my file. I can add a collaborator as well. But for now, this is how you push your project files from your local desktop to your GitHub repository. I hope this helped a lot. Thank you very much.